here's a little intro until I get one professionally done. Like, comment, and subscribe to join in on the fun. Hi, hello, welcome. I'm a little cheerier with my welcoming in this video. Just wanted to give you guys a quick update on how I am feeling, which is better than the day of the accident. I'm still having pain through my neck and shoulders, but it's hard to tell if it's directly from the accident or if it's a lupus flare-up. I'm not really sure. It does hurt when I raise my arms because I'm like completely bruised and cut across my chest from the seat belts. I have some bruising on my legs. But yeah, that's about the extent of it. I honestly feel better than I thought I would. Having 4 impacts, 4 collisions, 4 smacks into my vehicle. For those of you who don't know, what day was it? Friday, maybe? Saturday? I was in an 8-car pileup heading to Charlotte to go see Jacob in Miami and Key West. We talked about it. And since I was not seriously injured, we both thought it was best that Jacob continue the trip and go to Miami and Key West, since he's been doing this for like 5 weeks now. I mean, I did 2 weeks of the trip with him, and then he did like another 3 weeks, so it's definitely been a long journey. So yeah, he is doing that at those 2 trips, those 2 stops, the Miami and Key West. I'm also kind of brain foggy today, so this may sound not great. But I wanted to at least put a video out here to let you know how I'm doing. Yeah, so Jacob and I were supposed to spend like 5 days in Key West, so he cut that down to just 1 or 2. And then he's heading back up here tomorrow. And today's currently Monday, Memorial Day. So tomorrow, when this goes out, I can finally get my rental car, which is exciting. They've been closed because of Memorial Day. They were closed Saturday, Sunday, Monday, which I still am shocked that a rental car place is closed that many days in a row. I just kind of assumed they were always open, but I guess that is not the case. So tomorrow I finally get my rental car and I can venture. I can leave the house, which is exciting. The past couple days I've basically just been sleeping on and off because I've noticed if I'm awake, like the pain in my shoulders gets worse as time goes on, so then I lay down and then I feel better, and that's what's been going on with that. Again, like, it could be part of lupus, it could be from when the gentleman passed out on me on the airplane, it could be from the accident. There's a lot of reasons. I generally have pain in this area regardless, so I am going to get it checked out. The next time I see my rheumatologist, I'm going to ask him about it, and then he may refer me to someone else. I'm not sure, or he may just be able to tell himself. Not sure. But yeah, I'm trucking along. I don't feel fantastic, but I don't feel awful. I thought I'd be feeling a lot worse. Like, I've known people that have woken up the next day after an accident and just not been able to move at all, just because of stiffness and soreness and muscles clenching. So yeah, things are going. I'm excited to see Jacob after the trip, And I was telling him already that I want to plan a trip back to Miami and Key West so I can see the southernmost point. I've now seen the northern and easternmost, so I want to see the southernmost point and then eventually the westernmost point. That's all that Jacob has left, and now I'll have 2 left, so I thought I was only going to have 1 left, but yeah, I'll definitely have to see those 2 at some point. I didn't know if I was going to mention this, but I guess I will, just because of the stress that it's put on both of us, and stress is bad for lupus, so I've kind of just been staying clear, but Jacob has been upset. A lot of people were saying that Jacob should have come immediately home after my accident, and I mean, I see it both ways. I can see why people would think that for sure. Like when Jacob had his accident, I ran out to see him, and yeah, it's a strange dynamic, and I've mentioned it before on the channel that I was laid off a little over a year ago now, and when that happened, Jacob basically said that I should get my medical stuff taken care of, which means all these doctor's appointments that I'm going to, getting these infusions, working my way up to feeling better. I've been having setbacks, obviously, with the guy that fell on me on the plane, and then this accident. I feel like it's just been like a series of setbacks, but yeah, I didn't really expect Jacob to turn around and come back. I told him, when we were first talking, we were talking about me continuing the trip and trying to figure that out, but I was just in too much pain for that to happen, so there was really no discussion of him just heading home. I've been okay on my own. I've had things delivered, food, groceries. I am having Enterprise pick me up tomorrow, I believe. I have to call and see about all of that. Not a lot has happened with the car. There's no answer to if it's totaled, the condition. The inspection has been scheduled, but again, since this is Memorial Day weekend, there's just everything's on hold. There's just a pause on everything. So the claim hasn't moved any further. The inspection is scheduled, like I said, and the rental car is scheduled. So those are both good things. But yep, I'm trucking along. Jacob is trucking along. I hope that he does enjoy the trip. He's put in 5 weeks of this, and to see the finish line I think is important to him. And like I said, I've been sleeping a lot and just in pain and not feeling great, so I figured it would be best for him to keep going rather than come home and, I don't know, have to wait for me to wake up or wait for me to feel okay for company and stuff. So it's all been hard. It's been hard on both of us. He was really disappointed that I couldn't meet him down there, and I was disappointed as well, but I feel like I have a better grip on having to cancel plans, because that has basically been like the past 20 years of my life. I've mentioned in other videos, because of lupus, I can't commit to anything until like the day of. It's because when I wake up, I don't know how I'll be feeling. I've been feeling better since I've been getting these infusions, but for years and years, I definitely have not been the most reliable of people, because I don't know how I'm going to be feeling until I wake up that day. I have been packed and ready to go on trips and wake up in the morning and feel awful, whether it be from infection, which is common with lupus, or just feeling run down, being in pain. There's a lot of different components. So I do think it was important for Jacob to finish the trip. he wouldn't have really been able to do a lot for me here. And I get my rental car tomorrow, and the past couple days, like I said, I haven't really been doing much. I've just been resting and sleeping. So the fact that I'm not working because I'm trying to get to the finish line myself with all this medical stuff, all these appointments, the infusions, I'm definitely better than I was, but I'm still, and I don't know if I'll ever be 100%. So him finishing the trip was important. I know he posted about finances and stuff, and yeah, I mean, we compromised. He's coming home early, and yeah, I'm excited. And then we have another trip planned, so I wanted to rest so I can be good for the next trip, and I have my sights on that. I really haven't been too sad about missing Florida because Florida will be there. I need to take care of myself right now, and it's kind of just become customary for me. I just can't do everything. When I go on trips with Jacob, if we can, this last trip was day to day, like pack in, pack out, a different hotel every night. But if I can, I schedule days off in between. So I have rest time, and that's what I've had now. He's going to be coming up, like I said. He's going to be looking at cars with me, assuming my car is totaled, which I assume it is, but I did look at cars and have one picked out, and he's going to come home and help me with that and help me with anything else and take a break himself since he's been on the road so long. I think this is the longest trip he's been on. I can tell that the tiredness is starting to show. I will be happy when he's home and he can rest. I can rest, and we will all rest. Right, Cammie? Oh, she's running by. So yes, I am looking forward to future travel. I am looking forward to this bruising to go away because I don't know. Whenever I say something hurts, I'm like, oh, if I do this, it hurts. And I don't know why I do that. But like if I lift my arms, like if I'm changing clothes, it hurts a lot because of the bruising on my shoulders. My neck, honestly, is not bad. It just kind of feels stiff. And I've been prescribed muscle relaxers to help with that. It feels incredibly similar to when the guy fell on me on the plane. And with that, it was just resting, and eventually I felt better. So I'm icing, heating, alternating all that. Yeah, definitely not a fun adventure, this accident. Accidents never are fun. But, I mean, it's an accident. It pauses time. It makes you appreciate people, I believe. Yeah, because once I was hit once, I just kind of closed my eyes and didn't know what was going to happen. There were so many impacts. I heard at least 4. I honestly don't remember if I hit anything. I had like a small bruise on my head, but I don't remember like what happened, which is, I don't think it's because I had a concussion or anything, like my head didn't hurt like that. I think I just kind of blocked it out. And I had my eyes closed, and then I opened them, and there was like powder coming from my steering wheel. And I don't really think it was smoke, but I've mentioned in the other video that one of the EMTs thought that it could have been a faulty airbag, or maybe my car was smoking. I don't know. But it also said something like system shutting down on my actual car, like on the screen where it would normally show the mileage. So something was definitely going on. I've never seen that in an accident, and I've never been in a serious accident like this. So yeah, I'm not sure. I immediately turned my car off. I at least had the wherewithal to do that. My 4-ways came on immediately. Like, you couldn't shut them off. It was just, I guess it was like in prevention mode. I don't know what my car was doing, but it definitely self-preserved itself and took care of me. I said in the last video that my car was cursed, and a lot of viewers commented like saying, no, your car saved you. And I'm like, that's true, my car isn't cursed. I shouldn't be talking smack about my car because things could have been a lot worse. Cammie's been very happy that I didn't go on the trip. She saw me leave with my luggage, and I gave her hugs and kisses like usual, and then when I walked back in the door with the luggage a few hours later, she was like, what? Mother's here? How exciting! So she may be one of the only ones, her and Scarlett, that are happy about the accident, right? Yeah. So thank you for watching. I just wanted to give you guys a quick update because I know you've all been asking how I've been feeling, and I really appreciate that. Yeah, I'm just resting. I'm feeling better day by day, and yeah, the accidents are definitely scary. I'm appreciative to everyone that was there. Everyone formed like a little community. Everyone was very nice. I received a ride home from the guy that rear-ended me. So everything turned out as okay as it could. Now I'm just hoping the insurance pans out and that will not be that much of a headache, and the rental and all that commotion. So thank you for watching. Thank you for the well wishes, and I guess that's it for now. Bye!